Good morning, 2-3. Happy Monday and happy first day of June. We made it to June. We only have 2 weeks left of school. Believe it or not, we made it through an entire year, not only in the classroom, but for the first time ever, virtual learning. So that's something to celebrate, and we will be celebrating next week with more news to follow on that later. So let's talk about what we're doing this week. I already told you last week that this week is a project week, okay? So we've already had a couple project weeks where based on the subject, that day you will have a project. So today is going to be a reading project. But before I get into that, I just want to quickly go over, that also for project weeks, we normally have Study Island. So I wanted to go over what you have for Study Island. So just to refresh, you have the entire week to complete your assignments on Study Island. It will be due Friday at the end of the school day, which is 2:30 technically. So it's not due at 9 p.m. on Friday. It's going to be due at 2:30 p.m. on Friday because there are 4 assignments. So technically, if you do one a day, you'll be done by Thursday anyway. So I just want to make that clear. So your 4 assignments, here are the titles. Reading is asking and answering questions. Another reading, main idea and supporting details. Math, time, and math fractions. So these are your 4 assignments for Study Island this week. Again, you need to watch the lesson and listen to it and then do the practice, which is the part that you actually need to do in order to get the credit for Study Island. You'll complete the questions and then submit it. Remember, to see your assignments, you will go to either active assignments, or on the left side you go to my classes and then view assignments, and all your assignments are there, okay? So that's that. Again, this is due Friday by 2:30 p.m. There are 4 assignments. If you do one a day, which you're supposed to do, you will be done by Thursday anyway. Okay, so this is with project week this week. So this is just your Study Island part. Now, before I get into the reading part, I also want to make clear that if any of you have missing assignments have to be turned in by Wednesday end of day. So please make sure that you're looking on Google Classroom, you're making sure that everything is turned in. Your parents can also go on to the grade book and look up missing assignments. I'm also going to post that one more time just so they know how to do that. But any assignments that are missing have to be turned in by Wednesday end of day in order for you to get credit. So please make sure that you're doing that and you're double checking to make sure nothing is missing, okay? All right, so now let's get into Reading Project Monday. So Reading Project Monday, we're bringing back Judy Moody Saves the World. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be completing a book review on Judy Moody Saves the World. And we actually have used this book review before, but you were able to choose the book. Now I'm making you use Judy Moody Saves the World since we did so much work on it for a really long time, okay? So let's go over our instructions. Watch my video, obviously, for the directions, and please follow my directions when I show you the book review. So obviously you are completing a book review on Judy Moody Saves the World, completed on Google Slides. Make sure you're typing in complete sentences and that you're checking over your typing for capitals, punctuation, and spacing. As always, you're going to message me if you need any help. These projects are pretty much your last grades that are going to be going into your grade book before report cards. So you want these to be boosting up your grades, okay? At the bottom, I attached, obviously, your Judy Moody Saves the World book again, so that way you have it there to answer the questions that you need. I also attached this, which is character traits, which you're going to need to give me character traits on Judy and on Stink at one point. So if you need help thinking of any words, this will help you come up with some character traits. So this is what we're doing again. As soon as you see it, you probably remember it from one of our project weeks. The very first page, you don't have to do anything. I already did it for you. I put the book title, Judy Moody Saves the World, and the author, Megan McDonald. The second page, you're going to again circle what is this book considered. Is it a mystery, a fantasy, a picture book, science fiction, realistic fiction, historical fiction? We're not choosing other because that does not apply. It is one of these. I am telling you it is one of these, okay? To make sure that you're circling, it tells you here anyway, but you just come over here to select line, you go to scribble, and then you circle it, okay? Now on this is the page that you're going to need to know the traits and use that paper that I put under your instructions right here, your word bank. So this is where you would need to use your word bank for the traits, okay? So what you're going to be doing is I already started your sentence starters for you to make it easy. So you're going to come down here and it says Judy is, and you're going to tell me the trait, okay? So you're going to choose a trait that Judy is. And then I know this because in the story, and you're going to give me an example from the story that supports Judy is. So if you tell me Judy is helpful, you're going to tell me here what happened in the story that shows me that Judy is helpful, okay? Then you're going to come over here and now you're going to do one on stink. So stink is, you're going to give me a trait that would describe stink. I know this because in the story, and then again, you're going to give me something that happened in the story that supports that stink is whatever you tell me, okay? So that's all you're doing here. Your sentence starters are already here. I gave you the list of character traits. This is this page. You're not typing anything under here. It's all here, okay? So the next page is focused on the setting. Where does this story take place? I already again put the sentence starter for you. The two main settings in this story are, if we think about this book, Judy, Moody Saves the World, they were pretty much always in two places for the majority of the book. I want to know what were the two main places they were in the book. Again, there's not just one setting, there are two main settings. So you are going to fill in here the two main settings, and then you're going to insert a picture. So again, when you do that, you go to insert, you go to image, you go to search the web, and then you're going to try to find a picture that connects with the settings, two settings that you tell me, okay? Again, two main settings of where the book was taking place in Judy, Moody Saves the World. Next slide is a little summary. So up here, somebody, you're going to type here. Who is this somebody? Who was the main character? Obviously, we all know it's going to be Judy Moody, okay? Judy's going to go here. Wanted, what did she want? And again, if you forget, all the questions are right underneath, okay? But what was the problem? So, how did the main character try to solve the problem? How did Judy try to solve the problem? Then, how did this story end? What was the solution or the resolution to this problem? So this is all you're going to do here. This should be pretty simple for you to fill in. And then again, use these questions to guide you if you need help. The next slide is your favorite part. So I gave you sentence starters. My favorite part of the story was when you're going to fill in a specific part. You need to be specific and give me details. Don't just say my favorite part was the end or my favorite part was the beginning. I want to know a specific part that was your favorite. I like this part because, and then you're going to fill in why you like that part so much. And then, of course, insert a picture here that relates to your favorite part of the story. The very last slide that you're going to do is if you would recommend this book to a friend. So I would or I would not recommend this book to a friend because why? So if you would, why would you? If you would not, why would you not recommend this book? The sentence starters here, you're choosing would or would not, and then you're giving me your explanation here, okay? The last part is you're going to rate your book, okay? So you're going to rate your book by telling me if you would give it 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 stars. And next to the stars, it says yuck, so-so, good, great, excellent. So you're just going to type in what number, how many stars you would give Judy Moody Saves the World. And that is your book review. So this is what you're doing today for Reading Project Monday. If you have any questions, you want me to look it over, let me know. Otherwise, have fun with your project and I hope you enjoy it.